Brother Peter, tired and exhausted, finally made a decision that shocked even himself. Pride had long left his heart. Survival was now his daily prayer. He stepped into petty trading. At dawn, before the sun stretched its light across the streets, Brother Peter was already awake. Balance a tray on his head and step into the streets with quiet determination. "Fresh pepper! Buy your fresh pepper!" he called out one morning, his voice cracking but persistent. 8. The sun was unforgiving. Sweat soaked his shirt, running down his back as he moved from street to street. Some people ignored him. Some pitied him. Others whispered, "Isn't that Pastor Peter? What happened to him? See how life has humbled him." But Brother Peter kept walking. The next day, it was melon. "Buy your fresh agouti, good quality, affordable price," he shouted, forcing energy into his voice. 8. Children ran past him laughing. A woman priced his goods and walked away without buying. Another bought on credit and never paid. Yet he pressed on. By afternoon, his legs would tremble. Hunger gnawed at his stomach, but he dared not spend from the little he made. When evening came, he returned home, dusty and drained, but hopeful. "Sister Zara, I made some money today," he said gently, placing the small earnings before her. She barely looked at it. "Poor man, with no shame," Sister Zara replied coldly. "Don't touch me. Your presence irritates me." Brother Peter froze. "Huh. But I am trying," he said, his voice breaking. "Go and hustle and make more money," she snapped. "All you want is my body, and I must tell you, that gate is closed." That night, Brother Peter sat outside, his head in his hands. "Sister Zara, please, I married to avoid temptation outside. Don't do this to me." "A poor man cannot have access to my body," she replied from inside, her voice firm and final. Days turned into weeks. Brother Peter added more items: okra, gari, dried fish, anything he could afford to resell. Sometimes he walked miles just to get cheaper goods. 7. One hot afternoon, as he moved through a familiar street, a voice stopped him. "Pastor Peter?" He turned. It was one of his church members, eyes wide with shock. "Pastor, you need to stop this," the member said, almost embarrassed. Brother Peter adjusted the tray on his head. "No, I will not stop," he replied calmly. "Things are hard. I need to put food on my family's table." "But sir, you are a pastor." "My family is my first ministry," Brother Peter said firmly. "The church is not paying my salary as agreed. I must survive." Without waiting for another word, he moved on. "Fresh okra! Buy your okra!" he shouted again, his voice echoing into the distance. As the sun began to set, casting long shadows on the road, Brother Peter slowed down. His steps were heavier now. His shoulders ached, but something inside him refused to break. That evening, as he counted his coins under a dim light, tears rolled silently down his face, not just from pain, but from the weight of rejection, humiliation, and silent prayers unanswered. Yet, the next morning, he woke up again, picked up his tray, and went back to the streets.